Today I want to talk about one of writers' favorite tools, the plot twist. And the reason is I went to see The Housemaid with my cousins, and I walked in with really high expectations. One of my cousins is a huge fan of the books, and she was honestly scared the movie would ruin the story. Surprisingly, it didn't. It stayed loyal to the original plot, according to my cousin, which is a huge win for any adaptation. She also told me again and again, there is a crazy twist, the wildest twist I've ever read. So, of course, I sat down ready to be shocked. I really enjoyed the movie, but was the twist actually surprising? For an experienced viewer, not really. I guessed the ending within the first 30 minutes, and that's exactly what I want to talk about today. Why some of the plot twists are easy to spot. First, I have to warn you. From the start, the movie hints who is the real problem. One of the clearest clues is the dollhouse. The little girl uses the dolls to represent the real family. And the doll that says privilege is the one representing the father. Earlier, the girl said the exact same thing at the dinner table, which tells us she's repeating his words. If she seemed strange or unpleasant at first, it reflects directly on him. Writers love using red flags to mislead the audience. In Thrells, the character with the most obvious warning signs is usually not the real villain. They're here to distract you. Unlike kids' movies, where the good and the bad are clear from the start, Thrells use bright red flags to send you in the wrong direction. It's a common writing trick, and it works because we naturally follow the most dramatic clues. And let's be honest, it's always fun when the perfect character ends up being the darkest one. In the drama world, angelic characters rarely stay angelic. Either they're too good for their own safety or they're hiding something terrible. So, on the very first morning of Millie, the housemaid, of Millie's job, the mother, Nina, already loses control. But the real villain almost never reveals themselves that early. If a character looks too bad too soon, it usually means they're not the main threat. Unless you're watching anime, but that's a whole different world of hero villain dynamics. Then we learn Nina is taking her psychiatric medication. She was a patient in a hospital and she almost hurt her daughter in the past. There's too many red flags. When a movie piles that much on one character, it's a sign she's not the real problem, she's a distraction. And another big clue is the moment I find out Millie the housemaid had been in prison, like I knew she won't go down that easily. She was serving 5 years sentence and she had more to come in the future, but she got early released. So I knew she'd done something bad, and it was obvious that she won't go down easily. So the movie practically hands the clues. So for me, the twist wasn't really a twist, but again, it depends on the viewer. My cousin, who didn't read the books, had no idea what was coming. My aunt was completely shocked. So it all comes down to viewing experience and how much you pay attention to details. Which reminds me, I have a question for you. Have you noticed what the father did with all the hair he took from Nina?